Let's let the AI have their turn. Well, yeah. They attacked. Yeah. Let's have the AI have their turn. It's just some sort of cargo truck, I guess. I don't know. There we go. That's good. Let's move you up to here. Oh, that gets the high ground much better. Artillery coverage. We do a direct assault on the artillery pieces. And you can, yeah. I was thinking about taking that little town, but circled them. And they moved. Okay, well. That works too. I think it's an anti-tank gun. Yeah, we'll sort of run away a little bit there. And you can get up on the high ground yourself and give big area coverage. No, they just give more more battles. So, and they do add features. So, you can buy the base game and greatly enjoy it. And then once you get done playing it, if you want to play more, you can get the DLCs. That's how I would describe it. The DLCs are not essential to playing or enjoying the game. Okay, well, let's bring you up to here. Yeah, we're gonna maybe not have. Oh, no, there you are. Okay. Get that aiming assistance. Now, do we want to go after the armored cars? Entry or the... Yeah, we'll go after the armored cars. Yeah, I know you're going to get shot at. Dodge and weave as you attack. Well, actually, we're going to go there, I think, with you. Move you a little up closer. And we will reinforce you. Exactly for Oak and Shield. Yeah. But I also don't want people to think that to have fun with the game they've got to buy the DLCs. I don't want people to think that either. Because I mean, I think there's plenty to enjoy without the DLCs. And then, of course, if they're like me, they'll play them and just got to keep wanting to play more and more and more. so they will then get the DLCs when they like, you know, when they want to. But it's not like a requirement or a need. Hoping to get this done. Oh, there's the Polish Air Force showing up. Okay, we need to retreat that infantry back and just leave it the armor there. Oh man, don't kill my infantry. Okay, like I said, they're retreating all the way back here. There's a lot of nuances if you, because we have some fairly new players here. With this attack here, I moved him up. I could have attacked with him, but he had a slightly better chance. But by having both of these vehicles here, the other vehicle gave a supporting advantage to them. And since I fully killed him, I could take another attack and do an overrun movement with armor onto to another unit. But I decided not to, just because parking tanks on the bridge is not a good idea. So I'm not pursuing it, as well as taking tanks into cities is also not a good idea. Okay, well, you know, we'll play that. We're going to because this has, and this game has what they call heroes. So one of the pilots within the squadron is Adolf Galland. You may have heard of him, one of the great aces of the war. Has all these special bonuses. He's like a superhero really within this game. And so having him here gives this nearby unit, the other air unit, both a leadership bonus and an aiming assistance bonus for being a little more effective. Still not very effective, and hurt more than I'm just okay, well, I'm not sure. Well, since we did that attack, let's do one more. Let's come here and he'll get aiming assistance here. That. So there's a lot of nuance to this game to play it on some of the better levels, and I wish I could do better than I do, but yeah. Okay, we might better to fully eliminate a unit if you can, because it will reinforce given the enemy has enough points to do so. Okay, you fell back, fine. We will elite replacements instead of just standard ones. Keep you in sort of that. Now, I don't know what, there had been a lot more forces there. I don't know where they've gone. Maybe reacting to what's happening down here. Use the anti-aircraft gun there. So what we're going to do, we're going to move the reconnaissance up here, move the grenadiers here, and the cavalry over here. So he's now encircled Yeah, they would be best. They're gonna attack from that angle. And so they got mass attack bonus by having an extra unit here, and plus the recon bonus. Now when this guy attacks, he'll get recon bonus as well. And tanks are not normally the best thing to attack anti-tank guns with, but seeing as how he was already really messed up. And now we're going to withdraw our reconnaissance unit a bit. And they're going to keep to the high ground and just take out these guys. We're going to move. I'm going to move him here. I don't want to be right under the aircraft, and yeah, we might as well fire at him. Hey, Ari, how you doing, my friend? Okay, looks like we may be able to do the raid up to there. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little cautious. Some of that. Okay, let's... Oh, that didn't work out well for them. Attacking across bridges is not a good idea in this game, if you can avoid it. More of the Polish Air Force showing up. Right, well... Okay, they're pretty well dug in there, so... let's pursue into there. Ari is a friend of mine, and he likes propaganda music from various nations and listens to them. If you don't get from his comment that he wants some Romanian propaganda music. Okay, fleet reinforcements. Well, they came out to play, and they hurt me a bit, but... Let's now use... Okay, so we can hit them with the armor, we'll get mass attack, and engineering bonus. That will get mass attack. Okay, this would probably be the best start here. They fell back. These guys are going to take the town and pursue. They're going to come up around here, take them out, which is an overrun, which gives me continued action. The reconnaissance is going to come up to here and take a look around. And oh boy, they've got units up there like I was expecting, but now confirmed. We'll move you up to here and severely shoot you down. Yeah, we'll reinforce you. Getting on the high ground, have greater range, both visual and tactical, or firepower. Yeah, we'll use okay, well, we're just going to accept a certain level of casualties, and yeah, I should have moved you up first, but let's kill these supply trucks. There's an artillery piece sitting there. We've weakened a lot of their armor, so let's just make sure we know that it's there. Yeah, it's there. We're going to come here. We're going to do direct assault on the artillery. Swing around like that. Okay, so these guys are holding here. They're distracting, like, oh, we might cross because of the bridging unit. We might cross here at any moment and do a lot of damage to you. Or we might not. They're all pretty weak, so I think we will, actually. They're actually a fairly weak combat unit. Oh yeah, so many games. You're giving your age away a bit there, Scooter. If you play, especially if you played the original Panzer General back in the day when it first came out. Yeah. Yeah, you can see there. Yeah, I expected something like that. Without, I didn't quite expect that harsh of an attack. And yeah, okay. Oh, come on. Oh, retreat, run away. Yes, oh good, you're now across the river back there. Very good, okay. That worked out all right. They're going to come up on the hill. These guys are going to come up here, give some fire support. And they're going to attack the AA guns, which will free up my aircraft operations a lot more. Since these guys are all been sort of whittled down, we will do some reinforcements. These guys will get massive reinforcements. They're on the far side of the river now, so they're mostly safe. Okay, Harry. Now, over here. Because we are being hit by enemy air. Okay, well, we need to leave one unit over here to guard this, just in case. Let's move up our cavalry. Let's do a little more reconnaissance. Oh, there's a weak cavalry unit, some fairly strong infantry. And of course, we're going to leave all that alone. But we really don't want to be attacking the anti-tank directly. I moved all of their AA guns over here. Let's concentrate fire on these guys for the moment. Hurt them. Yeah, they're bringing up all their support units there. Hello, artillery way out in the middle of nowhere. Now those are tanks. They can hurt a bit. Those guys won't. Okay, well let's focus on up here. Okay, well. Ooh, that'll be good. They'll come get the high ground, shoot down on these guys. These guys will come here, hopefully finish off the unit. Nope, didn't finish it off, but weakened it. Okay, well we no longer have enemy anti-aircraft to worry about guns here, so let's take out these supply trucks here. Hopefully fully and completely. There we go. Good aiming assistance. There we go. I think that deals a bonus objective. Take those guys out. Continue to reinforce those. Okay, that has a lot of a lot of the enemy support units there. Okay, they surrender. They'll get a little counter battery fire, but not much. Alright, nope, they're not pushing up at this time. Now, out here, I'm going to follow the reconnaissance back. Let's reinforce these guys. Bring up the AA on top of the hill to give high ground coverage to all of those units there. And bring up the infantry to there. There'll be a juicy target for the aircraft, but we have that AA gun, so that will mitigate any attacks they think they need to do. Okay, that's looking all right. Let's keep checking the time because we do have another stream coming up right after me. And boy, I've forgotten again, but it was going to be, yeah, let's move you up. And we'll move you up to there. Keep you in the forest. Wow, they really are bringing out the Air Force. I didn't know they had that many planes. Okay, this is where gamers are overextending things, so we'll see about falling back there, but here we're doing actually fairly well. Okay, let's start off with an attack here. Yes, I remember what happened last time. Okay. Well, no. First you do a strafing run here to not much effect. If any. You stay where you are, you get killed, and you fall back. You get your replacements. Okay, we'll be ready to push their next turn. Now, like I said, we've overextended here. So you guys come back to here. Okay, that worked out reasonably well. Hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, that didn't work out like I was hoping. Yes, I gotta say it. I have a closet with a bunch of those old games in it myself. I don't find opponents to play them. That's why I'm so glad for games that so many of the games that Slytherin Matrix makes. I am so glad for them. You know, Strategic Command, War Plan, Panzer Corps. Before this, I was playing some Field of Glory 2. Just a great love of mine. Okay, well, we've done our air attacks, we've done that, yeah, okay. We've got just a few more missions. I don't think we're gonna, or turns I should say, I think we're gonna take that bonus objective there. They've reinforced it a little too much. Ooh, that really hit the mark. Okay, dependable support, skilled, the flat gun skilled support, which is 10% accuracy bonus. Very nice. Yeah. You would do best if, yeah, just run away, please. Thank you. We're gonna fall back here. This is not to a good purpose. Well, we are killing some units, that's true. Okay, but what we really like to do is take that hex here. Now, in pursuit of that, let's see what we can do. Let's just move you to here. We should have done the opposite. Yep, take the high ground. Yep, we're gonna start pushing on you. Oh, good. Bonus objective, hold all victory hexes completed. Commendation points 1, total 4. Right, okay. Yeah, we're gonna push you now into here. No, they didn't fall back, which is fine. Okay, so we've got those. Yeah, Third Reich. Yes, you're absolutely right, Ben Bishop. I really do love War Plan. Highly recommend it. I think that's what's coming up after this, I think. War Plan. Sort of disappointed I'm not playing it. But I don't know who is. Okay, yeah, I think I have enough time to finish this. Okay, we're going to just sort of hang here, I think, and take some of this fire. Tanks do not do well in forests in this game, and probably in real life. Yep, we're going to just stay right here, hold there, we're holding down here. You can be at full strength. Yeah, that bridge movement across was not the smart thing to do. We're just going to be smart and hold there as well. I'm going to save this here just to make sure. So I have near end save. Yep, no, they're not. Forests and cities. Now, tanks are good open country weapons. The old Panzer General taught me a lot of lessons like that. You may wonder why I continue to ignore the lessons, but, well, I guess I do. We should move the artillery to that spot. That would be better. Okay, in which we will do so now. Now we've got a little cloudy out here. Okay, well, let's drop some artillery on you. And you can shoot that up. You can move in here and take them out, overrun that. All right. I'll back that a bit. They're trying last minute rush to see if they can take one of the objectives, it looks like here. Yeah, this looks like the best option here. But no, I'm not going to go follow up. I'm going to use this. Oh, we're at full strength, it looks like, yeah. Well, we're going to leave them in there. Okay, last turn. We've achieved basically all but the raid objective up here, which is supposed to be done, I guess, early on. in the game because they'd come and reinforce that. It would be possible to take, but doesn't look like we're going to do it this time, and it's not critical. I'm just scooping up a little extra territory here. I'm falling back a little there, but the territory only matters are the ones that have the flags on it. That's all I'm. Okay, another impressive victory, mein General. The defeat of the Polish counterattacks along the Panzer is absolute devastating failure of their major offensive has had several effects. While the battle did slow our overall advance towards Warsaw, all of Western Poland has been stripped of defenses and now completely under German control. In order to prevent the Poles from forming another defensive line, High Command has ordered all units not sieging Warsaw deep into eastern Poland. Attempting to grab so much territory at once will require us to accept reductions in our deployment limit. Placing some of our units into reserves will be necessary as a result. Northern force will need to neutralize the fortresses at Modlin before continuing on. Southern force goal is to gain control of Polish borders with Hungary and Romania. Once both pincers complete their objectives, they should be meeting up, which will totally encircle the Polish capital of Warsaw. High Command has requested our status to determine which forces will be assigned to. What message shall I relay? Okay, historically the Battle of Buzra would prove to be the decisive conflict in Germany's invasion of Poland. Before the battle, Poland still held hopes that it could regain lost territory and take the battle back to their German invaders. After the battle, all that was left was desperately cling to whatever remained of eastern Poland, attempting to shore up the defenses of their besieged capital of Warsaw. Okay, end briefing. Well, we're going to end this here. I do believe it's War Plan coming up next, though I'm not absolutely sure. Please stay tuned for that. I'll be streaming, I believe, a preview look at the 1940 DLC next Friday. Yes, okay, XTRG. I am jealous that you get to play the great game War Plan. So stay tuned for him and his playthrough. I'll probably be watching a few minutes of it at least, though I got a few other things I got to be doing. So stay tuned for that. Thanks, everyone.